Hello guys. Today I would just want to share with you my thoughts about airline miles, right? Why are they so valuable and why I like them so much? Airline miles to me, I mean, that's one subject a lot of people have overlooked. Oftentimes you travel, you fly the airlines. A lot of people don't bother to sign up with their account. They'll be like, okay, I'm only flying this once. I don't even bother to sign up they call it a frequent flyer account. A lot of people simply don't even know such program even exists. For example, I used to fly from Boston to New York, right? It's a short flight. I went about a couple times a month, or sometimes I flew from San Diego to San Francisco. It was about an hour and a half or 2 hour flight. I didn't bother to sometimes even sign up frequent flyer program, which over the long run it was actually a big loss, right? Think about every trip was about an hour and a half, right? 100 to 1,000 mile flight isn't that much, but they add up, right? They add up. If you fly 4 or 5 times a year, you add up to about several thousand miles to over tens of thousands of miles a year. We travel to Asia, right? All the time. For example, my parents, they don't have their um, frequent flyers account, so I created one for each of them. And every time they book a flight to China, I just add their frequent flyers numbers and you know what? Over the last couple of years, they've accumulated over 20,000 airline miles, right, in each of their accounts. That's pretty impressive. That's probably enough to redeem a round trip ticket, a round trip domestic ticket from California to Chicago, for example. So to me, I mean, airline miles are very versatile. They're like digital currencies to me, because there are a lot of they have great features, right? Let me tell you about this. They have great features. The top three great features they have in my mind is number one, they're very versatile. They're very flexible. It's like a digital currency in your wallet, right? You don't have to use them right away. They usually don't expire until 18 months or longer. Some airlines, the miles never expires. For example, Delta and United, miles never expires, so you don't have to worry about the miles are gone. I mean, they can be stored in your account for as long as you can, and you can use them later. So start accumulating. You never know when you're gonna be using it. So reason number two, um, they're perfect for booking last minute or like one-way ticket, right? We all know that if you book, most of the time, if you book a round trip ticket, the airfare is a lot cheaper than you book, for example, two one-way tickets. That even makes more sense if you book a last minute ticket, which sometimes costs a ridiculous amount of money, right? Let's say if you book something for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, the price probably would have doubled or tripled what normally have cost. That just doesn't make any sense if you pay cash for those tickets. So in those moments, the airline miles just come in as a great tool to save you money. Right? Oftentimes, they the seats availability opens up for a close-in booking. For example, today if you search flights for tomorrow, um, oftentimes there will be availability. So why I said if you like to book one way or a very close-in departure flight, um, using miles makes perfect sense, and that gives you the best value. Reason number three, if you want to experience business class or first class, using miles is a no-brainer. I shared a video, you can see the link below, how to fly from LAX to Paris using American airline miles and only spend $5.60 for each person. So that ticket, if you pay cash, that would have costs probably over $3,000, right, per person, but if you use the miles, that saves you significantly, and you get to experience one of the best airplanes, right? You use all the amenities, right? You get to lay back, enjoy the first class cabin, enjoying the best food, wine, the beverages, all that for $5.60. That's incredible, right? So that's where I think when airline miles have its best value, in my opinion. So those are the three reasons I really recommend you start accumulating now, even if you don't travel that much. Spend 1 or 2 minutes, sign up a new account for each airline you fly. For example, you can have an account for United Airline, one account for American Airlines. You never know whenever you fly that airline, you can just put in your frequent flyer number. That way, you start to accumulate miles, and maybe a couple years later down the road, you have accumulated enough miles. You can, fly business class or first class, right? That'd be interesting. So if you like my content, remember to like and subscribe and share. I really welcome your feedback, so feel free to leave your comments below. Let me know what topics you're interested in. I will continue to work on more ideas and topics, and I will keep posting more videos in this channel. So I will see you in the next one.